Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor. The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Here's White, and it's White with the rebound. And here's Holiday. 23 points his last outing. Brown outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to White. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
And it's the Celtics ball. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
Boston
Holiday with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Talk about a guy who gives you everything. Drew Holiday is a coach's dream. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's White. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Holiday.
And the basket is good.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown. The rebound by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. The kick out to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
2 minutes.
Tatum reminding the defense like, yo, you cannot stop him.
To the middle. It's deflected. And taken away by Brown. To the inside. Pass to Tatum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. Celtics trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. The coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to
Substitution on the court.
faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And Cornette gets it to go.
Derek White.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
To the right side. Here's Hauser. No good on the 3. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. White, wide open. He fired. Sinks the triple.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Pritchard. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Holiday with the 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over in the corner, White. Six to shoot. Pass to Cornette. Yes, that goes in. Cornette's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post
The end of the first quarter with the score. The Celtics 11. The Celtics 13.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a deep three. Rebound, Boston. Last chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Holiday. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league, all the length.
Tatum on the wing.
Jason Tatum.
Drills the baseline jumper.
From Jaylen Brown.
6 points for Jason Tatum.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boston foul.
Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Porzingis.
Substitution on the court.
We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Out to White. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Brown. No good there. White with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The kick out to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. From deep three-point territory. The rebound by Holiday. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
2 minutes remaining in the
You're so
first
right,
half.
David. Thanks.
2
He's
minutes.
become a heck of a player.
Out of bounds.
To Porzingis.
Celtics ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other
Substitution
way.
on the court.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. The Celtics with the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Cato. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Drives to the hoop. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Down low. Here's Cato.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
All right, fans, give it up.
Now timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Cornette. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Celtics foul.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Personal foul.
And they've done some really
First
nice
team foul.
work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And both free throws good for White. Here are the Celtics with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. White up top. This game he had 10 points. They now take the lead. White's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's White. And that'll do it for the first half of the game so far.
With the score, the Celtics 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Outside Tatum. And Tatum pulls it down.
He just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game.
Celtics foul.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the ball, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Boston trailing. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Brown. And all the way out of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot two.
Second personal
Jay,
foul.
we've seen multiple all-star
Second
games for
team
Jaylen
foul.
Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a Finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar. And Jaylen Brown is that.
From Derek White.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's White. The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got 8.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple into us, and I'm coming for my revenge. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
There's Brown with the 3. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Now you got to keep Tatum off the boards, or he will jump all over you.
Back to Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Brown outside. The rebound by the Celtics.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. And slammed up by Tatum.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Boston, timeout.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Hauser. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Shireman. Outside, Horford. Inside. Little time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
From Sam Hauser.
And the Celtics lead by 7.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Tillman. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Horford. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's White. He gets it in there. White's got 14 points for the game.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Celtics leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Shireman. And another miss by Boston.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Pass to Tillman. Horford has a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The end of the third quarter with the score. The Celtics, 39.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
Next team.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Pass to Brown. No one near him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Brown's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion. He is a tight in the rim.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First team foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards and actually winning them a lot of extra looks.
First team foul.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Porzingis can't hit.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And stolen by Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
First personal foul.
And the defense is having
Second
trouble
team
out there
foul.
handling the length of Porzingis down low.
A
Almost
line
feel
for the
bad.
Celtics.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
The kick out to Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
In the corner, Tatum with it. There's Tatum's range on display.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Celtics moving the ball around now. And slammed up by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, if he is a sensational scorer, like if we understand that, when he gets into a rhythm.
Stolen by Holiday. Tatum using his size.
Give him a chance to pull off something special, and he will take it.
Out to Porzingis. Tries again. And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming. He is running his key offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Time to make some noise.
One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Entertainment.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
from Jalen
Boy,
Brown.
you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
He goes out of bounds. That one's on Holiday.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside Holiday. A three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's the Celtics ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this area, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Four on the shot clock. Here's White. No good on the triple. From deep three-point land. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. So